Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do the daily vibes for around the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, the near future. What do we have? I would say it's the next couple of days. That's usually how I see it, but what do we have for a message today? Six of Cups reversed. First card out. Six of Cups reversed. Clinging to the past. Clinging to the memories. Stuck. A lot of memories coming up. A lot of thinking about choices that were made. Maybe about the children, the family, the home. Definitely a lot of reminiscing with the Six of Cups reversed. Somebody's probably struggling right now with memories or things that have happened. Maybe there's a robbing of innocence. Somebody may be thinking about going home, wanting to go home, or wanting to go back to something in the past, or having some sort of regrets. Oh, that is very heavy. Extremely heavy. Five of Swords reversed and the Eight of Swords. A lot of thoughts going on. I feel like we have somebody here that was probably abusive, maybe controlling, egotistical. Push somebody away because their ego may have been out of control. They wanted to win. Maybe they were hurt and needed some sort of ego boost. Didn't care, was very selfish. The Eight of Swords is mental turmoil and stuck. There's prison here, whether there's prison or mental prison. There's some sort of mental prison. There's abuse of power. Somebody they abused, and now there's a stuck energy here, stuck in an abusive situation or abusive mindset. I mean, there's definitely a mindset here going on. I feel like we have somebody here that is really struggling to take action. In the past, they've been letting their ego control them. There is definitely some sort of regrets, but somebody is still stuck. It's really hard to change. It is. It's hard to step into new territory. It really is, especially when you've always wanted to win, or you've always let your ego be in control, or you've always, wanted to prove yourself. And that's ego. This is an ego. This is definitely ego here. But we have somebody here that there's been a lot of lies, there's been a lot of deception, there's been abuse. And there's been inappropriate behavior and cockiness. A lot of cockiness. I'll do anything to win. It's all ego-based. It is. The Eight of Swords, however, is somebody that may have a victim mentality, and that's why they are so aggressive. That's why they've been so aggressive, because they've been hurt. Anyhow, the Eight of Swords is a person that is in mental conflict about leaving or walking away or stepping outside of their comfort zone. This person is staying put where they are because it's familiar, it may be comfortable. Maybe they don't want to face their fears. Maybe they've been so belittled, so put down, so abused that they just don't feel like they have the strength to, but they do. There's mental manipulation here. There's a lot of manipulation here, a lot. In this card, in these two cards, there's manipulation, there's lies, there's serious, I want to say mental abuse, verbal abuse, could be even physical abuse. There's a means to escape an abusive situation. There's a means to walk away from an egotistical situation where there's ego involved. But it's a choice. You have to choose happiness over ego, and you have to be able to break free and let go of your own limitations, your self-imposed restrictions. You have to face your fears. There's a need to, I want to say, swallow pride, ask for help, find a way out, take action, take that step. But that will mean being honest with yourself about what you're feeling and what you know that you need to do. We have somebody here that feels like they're trapped. They may even say that they're trapped, that they're stuck, that they can't. They can. This person is not bound tightly. This person's mouth isn't even covered. It's like this person can ask for help, can break free, can speak up, is choosing to live or to stay in the situation they are in because of the familiarity or the comfortableness or their own victim mentality. There could also be somebody that is repeating past mistakes, and the Five of Swords reverse can be extreme hostilities. It can be fighting. It can be violence. And the Eight of Swords can be jail. That's another whole story. Ace of Cups. So there's an opportunity for love here. This is a couple love. It's the hands of the divine giving somebody an opportunity or an offer for love. This is where things could get better. This could be a new love. It could be a reconciliation. This is an opportunity for happiness, for love. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Something isn't working out underneath that Six of Cups reverse. That's not putting in effort, not trying hard enough. Somebody's been really struggling with the memories. They've been struggling with something from the past. Clinging to the memories, clinging to the past. Really not putting in much effort. Somebody may be holding on to the past, and the past isn't interested at all. Now this could be a new love. This could be a new opportunity here. A new start. Not interested in putting in the effort. And it's, that was the card of the day. There's some sort of regrets. Ooh, the Emperor. Could have something to do with the father. This is a masculine. A masculine that is taking charge, that is doing something. This is a boss, father figure, person in a position of authority, making some sort of judgment call, making a decision, doing something to bring structure in order to a situation. Something isn't working out. Now, for some of you, there could have been fighting at work. There's definitely been some sort of hostilities because of that Five of Swords. Ego has been a problem. Something isn't working out, and the boss is making a decision based on, well, the Emperor bases the decision that is best for everybody involved. But in this case, I feel like this Emperor is also, using his intuition or listening to his heart as well. A heartfelt decision. This is a masculine that is ready to battle, that is ready to do whatever it takes to have structure and success. This is a wise old, well, it looks like a man. It's masculine energy. It's a wise old individual who has a lot of life experience, all done putting in effort into something, making a decision that is best for everybody involved. It may have something to do with children. It may have to do with work. It may have to even do with somebody from the past. This person is really listening to their heart and listening to their intuition. This Emperor may have been clinging to something that isn't working out. Hermit reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Ooh, Page of Cups. Temperance reversed. There's addictions here. Something is off. There's poor health here. There's poor health. There's inappropriate behavior. There could be something to do with drinking here. I don't know if somebody has a drinking problem and a judge is calling some sort of shots. Somebody's not putting in effort. They're not working. They're repeating mistakes of the past. And I definitely see that. I wonder if there's some sort of midlife crisis here. Somebody has been isolating themselves. They've been going within. They've been doing some soul searching. They may have realized something about love or family or something. They've realized something. This is a realization as far as I'm concerned. Knight of Cups reversed. That's emotional loss. It's emotional. We have a rejection here. Somebody's rejecting something because it's not a good mix. It's not a good match. It's not balanced. There's an imbalance here. Something wasn't seen. Something wasn't seen, but I feel like it's being seen now. There's some sort of sadness here. There's sadness. We have somebody here that is extremely unhealthy. There's extremes here. They're extremely unhealthy. Maybe they're not getting enough water, for one thing. There could be some fear of rejection as well. We have an unrequited love situation here. We have a rejection. We have sadness. We have somebody here that didn't follow through. They may have not been old enough. They may have not been wise enough. Maybe they didn't see something. Maybe they made some poor choices. Or they have made poor, or they're making poor choices. They've made some poor choices. There's been a rejection. They didn't see something. Maybe the timing was off. This masculine is really... This is a masculine energy. This person is ready to take charge. They're really in their feelings, listening to their heart. You know, there's something that is off. There's inappropriate behavior here. There's frustration. Somebody's very frustrated. They're sad. They're heartbroken, and maybe they don't want to grow old alone. They've made a choice that something isn't working out. They're really thinking about their past. Temperance reversed. We have disharmony. We have an imbalance. There's somebody that is going overboard. Maybe they're drinking too much, or they're doing too many. They're going overboard. This could be any type of addiction. It could be sex addiction, food addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction. Somebody's going to extremes, and they may... I don't know, I feel like there's a judge here as well. So a judge, whether it's a judge, a father, a masculine, or a person in a position of authority, you know, has been ignoring it, but now they're not ignoring it anymore. There's some sort of decision that is being made. This isn't working out. This isn't working out. The Page of Cups is typically good news. A message is coming, or a message of love. Somebody's reaching out. They're being very optimistic, and this could literally be a child that is saying something or doing something that throws something off. Somebody's really in their feelings. They're going overboard. They may be trying to self-medicate because something isn't working out. There's unhealthy. Something is very unhealthy. It's been hidden. Somebody something could be coming out. It could be coming out. It's extremely emotional. May have something to do with somebody from the past. It's not working out. It's not a good match. It's not a good mix. It's not. Queen of Cups, reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have Sagittarius. We have a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Aries. We also have Sagittarius. I think something is being said. Something that was being hidden is coming out. It has to do with a relationship. Could also have to do with children. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, independently owned and operated. It's living a very good life. The timing has been off. There's been some sort of emotional upset here. There's been an ungroundedness. Things are about to get better, which I knew that they were. Something hasn't been working out in the past. There's been some sort of selective memory. Somebody's been clinging to the past. They've been struggling to let go. There's a masculine involved. This has to do with love. Somebody may have a new love or an opportunity that is coming in that is more emotionally fulfilling. There's been a rejection. There's been, a struggle to heal from something as well, because Temperance reverse is really not healing. Unmanageable, things out of control. Somebody's been struggling to accept something, a lack of acceptance, or go with the flow. Maybe this masculine has found a new love, you know what I mean, or has a new love, and maybe the feminine is struggling to let go. Maybe that's why it's not working out if the masculine has a new love, and is what it is. There's a need to wake up and see it for what it is, you know. Somebody could be packing up and leaving with the Six of Cups reversed, going back to something. I keep thinking somebody's going back to something. It's all about love, okay? It's about doing the right thing for everybody involved and listening to the heart. It's all about love. Maybe this person didn't put in effort because they weren't very awakened, you know. They weren't enlightened. They weren't wise. They weren't, and they were in their ego. They weren't emotionally centered, you know. They weren't emotionally grounded. They didn't have life experience. You think about the Knight of Cups. A knight is not a king, okay? A knight is somebody who's still growing up, who is young, you know, still pretty young, you know, that makes a lot of mistakes. So somebody may have, you know, not been wise enough to know better, or wise enough and made some poor choices. Now, what did I saw poor choices. I'm not sure if it was in the card of the day or what. Somebody's made some poor choices due to their lack of wisdom, their lack of humbleness, their lack of, you know, life experience. I almost want to say starting over. I feel like we have somebody here that's going to be starting over. They may be emotionally withdrawing from somebody or from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. There is some sort of sadness here. There is sadness. There is some sort of tears. I want to say a message is coming, but it may not be what you think, okay? It may not be the best news. I mean, it feels like it's bittersweet. That's what it feels like to me. It's bittersweet. Temperance reverse. This is something is off. It's very frustrating. There's disharmony. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be in a relationship that, you know, you don't jive with. You know, you just don't jive. It's not a good mix. You don't have a lot in common. It's, you know, there's emotional withdrawal here. There's emotional shutdown. Somebody is going to be doing something practical, making a decision. It is a decision from the heart, but it's also a very practical decision. The Nine of Pentacles is independently owned and operated. It's an individual that is looking good, smelling good, feeling good, has a good relationship with themselves, creating success, creating stability, very comfortable with oneself, taking care of oneself, putting oneself first. It's definitely, the timing has been off. There's been some sort of delay. Somebody needed maybe to grow up, to realize something. Maybe they had to go through a period of isolation, or they had to go through an unrequited love situation, or they had to lose something significant to make them wake up. What is this Temperance reverse? Temperance reverse is typically very frustrated, unable to manage things, hard to accept, not accepting, going against the flow. There's a relationship here that isn't working out because it's not a good mix. It's not a good match. It's like it's incompatible. It's being forced. It's like a forced situation. And there could be fear of being alone, or somebody's using children as an excuse. People do it all the time. It's a cop-out. Right around the corner is some abundance, but there's an emotional loss that comes with it. Anyhow. There's some sort of upheaval here, or, yeah. And I don't know if there's a child or there's an individual who is really in their feelings that is really struggling to change. They may be causing some sort of upheaval. Something is coming out. The feelings are all over the place. There's something here that is unmanageable. It's like the feelings, and it makes sense. We are in Cancer season. Somebody, I feel like, could be self-medicating as well. So, and they could be going overboard. They could be going to extremes. Temperance reverse is a need for moderation. And profound self-healing is needed. And this literally is profound self-healing is needed. We have somebody here that's been hurt. They've been hurt. There's been abuse. Back to the cup. This is very hurtful. Okay, it is. There's pain. There's suffering. There is. There's been some manipulation. There's been abuse, an abuse of power. Somebody's been keeping somebody stuck with their words, with their, it's abuse. It's like a back to the cut. Maybe, emotional manipulation, verbal, that's abuse. The past isn't working out. Somebody is really thinking about everything that has happened. They've been stuck. Now the Two of Pentacles reversed is letting something go to have balance. We definitely have an imbalance here. Somebody's been going back and forth. This is a mess. May even be a financial mess. Could be an emotional mess as well. There's a need to balance. There's a need to be grounded and fluid. Somebody's been too fluid. Like I said, there's a lot of water here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's too fluid, too emotional, too ungrounded. There's a need to get grounded. There's a need to be practical. There's a need to boss up. There's a need to take charge. Yes, listen to your intuition and follow your heart, but also make decisions that are practical, that are going to bring structure, that are going to, bring security to your life. Anyhow, profound self-healing is needed. We have somebody here who's been very sensitive. They've been overly emotional. They've been letting their emotions keep them in a situation that is definitely not healthy. Okay, it's really, really, really not healthy. Two of Pentacles reverse is overcommitted. There's a need to be flexible. You need to let something go to have balance. This is too much. It's too much. Somebody's gone overboard. They definitely have gone overboard. Listen to your intuition, but don't go overboard. Somebody's been going overboard. They've been going to extremes. There's a need to be practical. There's a need to refocus. There is. Letting something go to have balance. Somebody may be choosing to be single or choosing to go in a different direction because wherever they're at, it's not working out. And this could be a job or it could be a relationship. It could be either way. Something definitely is not working out. It's not working out. It's too much. Somebody has too many balls in the air. They've bitten off more than they can chew. They've been going back and forth, and now and there is upheaval. I knew there was. Somebody needs to ground themselves. They do. They need to ground themselves. They need to be practical. They need to focus on themselves. Focus on your stability. Focus on your self-worth. Wow. Page of Pentacles reverse. Now this is a dead end. This is dropping out. There's no interest here. There's no commitment. This is definitely letting something go, dropping something. And yesterday's reading was about dropping something as well. Because I said drop out, drop out. This is drop out as well. Dropping something, no longer interested. Doesn't want the job, doesn't want the commitment. No follow through. Letting something go to have balance, letting something go to have a more prosperous life. I mean, this is prosperity around the corner when you let whatever this is go that is emotionally unstable. It's emotionally unstable. There's no follow through. There's no commitment here. There's no commitment. There's somebody here that is maybe all over the place. They're wishy-washy. They're back and forth. They withdraw. They whatever they say is not practical. It's not real. There's a lack of common sense. It's just very, gotta say, unreal, delusional. We have emotional imbalance here. We do. This isn't practical. It's not practical at all. You're better off to let this go and focus on yourself. Focus on your stability. It's not a good mix. It's not a good match. It's you want something you can hold on to, right? We have somebody here that is no longer interested, or they're not interested in putting in any effort. They're not interested in the position. They're not interested in doing the work. They're just, it's like almost like it's just an option. It's just an option. So something is, the timing has been off. The timing has been off. I feel like we have a dropout. We have a drop. We have a fall. Could be a fall from power. Something is happening. The timing has been off, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of shift. Yeah, there's been a period of stagnation. This is it. It's over. Okay, the waiting period is over. The stagnation period is over. The laying there and there's been a period, there's been a loss, there's been hurt, there's been maybe an illness, or there's been some sort of waiting period. Now the stagnation, the waiting period is over. We have somebody here that is extremely exhausted, fed up. They're fed up with their current situation. They've been going back and forth with whether to start over, whether to go down a new path. There's been fear of being alone. They've been holding on, exploring their options. And I'm saying that because of here, they're no longer interested in the path that they're on. Temperance reversed is definitely unhealthy. A need to cleanse, a need to get healthy. Somebody needs water for one thing, but they also, I'm talking about drinking water. They're dehydrated. Somebody really needs water. Somebody's not acting with integrity. They haven't been acting with integrity. They've been lying. They've been causing a lot of pain and a lot of upheaval. But I want to say time's up. Not interested at all in doing the work, putting in the effort, making a decision, listening to the heart, listening to the intuition. There's been a period, honestly, of growth. Okay, somebody's been, maybe they had to learn a lesson. They had to get some sort of life experience about an unrequited love situation that changed them, but they were unwilling to let go because of the fear of being alone, or because of their childlike behavior. You know, it takes a lot. Sometimes people don't grow up until they're really old, you know. It's a mentality, back to the mentality. When I said the Eight of Swords, it's a mentality. Some people stay in their ego until the day that they die. They never wake up. They abuse right to the end. I feel like we do have a loss here. I do, with the Temperance reverse, the Two of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Queen of Cups reverse. I feel like there's somebody here that isn't willing to do the work or put in the effort, or go down a path, and it's going to cause an emotional loss. And they're going to extremes, maybe to hide it or to self-medicate or something like that. But we do have abundance around the corner with the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that, you know, has the skills to succeed, that is living a very good life on their own. Somebody may be choosing to let something go, whether it's a job or it's a person or it's a relationship, to go their own way, because whatever they're investing in now is simply too much. Good luck.